lesson, The Globalization of Business. It is Unit 4, Global Issues. So before you start work, have a look at this lead-in. These are just things to make you think before you start working. Yeah. So what is the Industrial Revolution? What do you know about it? What developments did it bring? Yeah. So just think a bit. If you don't know anything, Google. Yes. And secondly, discuss how these ideas can be connected. Yeah. Are they connected linearly or as a cause and effect? Yeah. Globalization, capitalism, the Industrial Revolution, political theories, technological growth. Okay. So think a little bit about it. Try to understand every notion. It will help you to work on the lecture. Then download the handout and let's get started. So here we're going to watch 4 extracts of the lecture. You can find these extracts in the album, in the album, Globalization, here, album videos, Globalization of Business. So start with the first one. And we are working on completing the notes on the main points of the lecture. So watch the first extract and complete the notes. Yeah? What's the course module? What's the main topic? What's the focus? And what is the key question? Okay, pause this video tutorial, watch the first extract, complete the notes. Start. Welcome back. So what have you got? Let me share my notes with you. Okay, so main topic, the growth of the world or global economy, focus, development of technology and capitalism over the last 200 years and the possible link between these two developments. And the key question is, what were the main causes of growth of capitalism and technology? Okay, I hope you have like this or something similar. Feel free to change, to paraphrase, yeah, as long as the idea is the same. Okay, next one. And now we're watching extract 2, and these are some notes. You just need to complete these notes. Okay, so I started them and you need to complete them. Look at the use of this symbol, which is very useful. It means causes or leads to. Okay, so pause the tutorial, watch extract 2, complete the notes. Start. Welcome back. So let me share what I've got. Yeah. So advances in technology and inventions. So this leads to economic growth. This leads to industrial revolution, which happened 250 years ago. And what's the evaluation? That it's still going on. It's permanent. So these are the 3 areas of technological advance. I'm sure you got it. And these are the areas for the 20th century. Okay. Good. So let's go back to our globalization, to our handout. Now, extract 3. Again, we are watching it and taking notes about the most important information. So what are the examples of the growth? What's the impact of the growth? Some statistics and evaluation. Yeah, is it positive? Is it negative? Is it effective? Pause the tutorial. Start. Good. Now let's check. Let's compare. So examples here: computing, digital technology, mobile communication, smartphones. Yeah. What's the impact? That there was an increase in people's consumption standards, right? That is, people buying and using more products and services. And there is a clear link between the increase in living standards and growth of capitalism. Well, this is the statistics that in 2002, American buying power was 30 times higher or more than in 1789. That is 3,200% increase in the last 220 years. And evaluation, that it is positive, positive economical growth. improvements in people's diets, bigger and more comfortable houses, ownership of cars and consumer goods. Yeah. Pay attention there that when I take notes, you see I use symbols, I shorten the words. Good. Let's go back to our handout. Now this one. Now the question is, the lecturer says, that there have been significant increases in people's consumption standards. Okay, she quotes. So, whose stance is this? Hers or the author's? First of all, check what stance means. Pause the tutorial. Good. So, I hope what you got as a stance is a way of thinking about something, especially expressed in a publicly stated opinion. So, and that is clearly the author's stance. So we continue working on stance and perspective. So watch extract 4. So these are 2 sentences. Do they represent the stance of the lecturer or the author's? Pause the tutorial, watch, and answer the question. Welcome back. So I hope you agree with me that the first one is the lecturer's stance. Yeah, that's her opinion. And the last one is the author's stance. This is what authors think. Okay. Continue working with extract 4, taking brief notes about the Marxist perspective presented by the authors and Adam Smith's perspective presented by the author. Pause the tutorial, please. So what have you got? What I've got is this, that Karl Marx thought that capitalism, yes, it leads to growth, but it also leads to inequality, an increase in poverty in majority of population. While Adam Smith said that market development leads to improvements in productivity and economical growth, and in general, this is the positive force. So they agreed, they both agreed that market development, it leads to growth, to economical growth, but Marx thought that it's, in the end, that's the negative, yet it causes poverty in majority of population. While Smith thought that it is a positive one. Okay. And the last task. So these are 2 summaries. Which summary summarizes the Marxist perspective? And which one Adam Smith's? Pause the tutorial. And I'm sure you got this correct, The first one, Marxists, and the second one, Adam Smith's. Okay. Good job. That was not an easy lesson, but I hope we all maybe have learned maybe something, about capitalism, economical growth, and some political theories. So feel free to check, to compare with the tape script, and thank you.